All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is time to get into it here in New World. We're going to dive into jewel crafting. I've actually been saving resources for quite a while to do this from level 1 to just kind of show you guys what's going on. So I have 506 silver ingots, and we're going to start turning those into different things that we need. So we're going to start with probably 25 silver settings, and you need a setting every time. The image is misleading. You need the setting for pretty much anything that you make. Let's filter this down to have materials. Then we're going to make like 5 silver bands. And this is purely just like early game jewel crafting, leveling things up. We're going to make 10 silver hooks. Let's just put our skill at this point. We're at level 4. Awesome. And then we're going to also do 10 silver chains for now. So, of course, with how much silver I have, you could do all of this in bulk and kind of just go from there. And at that point, that leaves us able to make a flawed pearl amulet, which is pretty cool. It's just based on what we have in general. And from this point, you can change the pearl if you have a better pearl. You can change the metal if you have a better metal, and you can change the quality of the chains, etc. So that's pretty cool. But instead of just doing this, what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to the other workstation that we need, and we're going to carve out a bunch of gemstones here really quick, so don't mind the running as we go to where we need to be. And if you're like me, you probably still get lost even though you've been through the town 90 times over. That's definitely me right now. But I really enjoy the jewel crafting so far in this game. It's really good. It's one of my favorite things to work on. So now we're at the stone cutting table. And as you can see here, we have quite a few different stones to cut. And you can see as well, they do require different motes to do the actual cutting on the stone. So we have a lot of life motes, so we can cut 3 of those diamond pretty easily. Which is pretty good. And I'll tell you why in a minute. I actually like additional stones. When you have more like this, you have better chance to produce an extra bonus right there, and I love it when I get the bonus. So we're kind of just looking for the ones that are more than 1 or 2. Yeah, let's do aquamarine as well at 4. I'd love to get the bonus to show you guys that, but nope. And so the cutting of the stones improves stone crafting, but it kind of does go hand in hand with what you're doing for jewel crafting. So let's head on back now, and we'll get into stone crafting another day, but let's head on back to the jewel crafting station. Also like the tinker station is what I like to call it, because it's the more delicate things to make, like the cloth clothing and whatnot. So let's head on back. We'll look at a little bit more jewel crafting here. So now, as you can see, we can make 3 of these at once. I'm not going to add anything special here because we're purely doing this to craft. What we're going to do is we're going to let all 3 of these craft, and then this is going to be the main way to power level. So we've crafted 3 of these. So at this point, that's great. But now you salvage everything. It will give you the base stone back as well as some silver. Now if you look at inventory, we did get our stones back right there. And we actually got... Sure. Where did they go? Did they change it? Okay, well apparently they changed it. Yeah, okay, they did change it. Not good. So in the beta, you could salvage these and keep the gemstone. I'm gonna have to look at what it says, because they obviously changed something. Salvage now. Oh, a small chance of recovering gem. Okay, so in beta you had a 100% chance to get the gem back. So we're still gonna salvage and see if we got any gem back. No, okay. So that actually makes it a lot more difficult to level now. That's surprising. I should have messed around a little bit more before the video, but whatever. We'll keep it going. I preferred how it was in beta. I'll admit, you got the gemstone back every time. None of these are that good, and I'm not really looking to keep anything. I'm just looking to salvage. But yeah, we got none of those gems back. So that's going to be the really early on basics of jewel crafting. And let's go ahead and flip everything we can into additional components. So 10 more of these. Good. Now when you're crafting these parts as well, make sure to always save what you need for additional like silver. You'll need additional silver to really get through this. So it requires like basic silver ingots as well. Most of the crafting does. Those. So as far as where does the silver come from, you just have to find it in the wilderness. So far, my best luck has been cutlass keys. There's a lot of silver in cutlass keys, so I would advise going there to look for silver. We're going to save the remaining silver we have. We'll go ahead and we'll make one last thing here, and let's waste something here. Let's do focus dexterity. Let's see if that changes the ability to get. When you salvage, yeah, no, we're going to keep that one. We're going to actually put that one on if we can. That replaced what we had, which was an 8 constitution. I like that. I like that. That's cool. So, a little more difficult than it used to be. That makes me very nervous for the furniture crafting, etc. Because there was a pretty good way to power level it in beta also. So now I'm a little concerned because in beta again you could actually keep the gemstone every time. So that's going to be quite the change. But that is in essence the basics of jewel crafting. Let's look at a little bit higher of a level though, because you can see on down the line you start to get some really cool stuff to be able to make the full ones. I always like looking through what I don't have yet. And then you can see there's been gold, there's platinum. It just keeps going. There's a lot here to learn to make. So I like it. I like it a lot. I really do enjoy jewel crafting probably the most. I like furniture crafting almost as much. Yeah, look at this stuff. Asmodium. That's crazy. I wonder what those are for. That's going to be nuts to make that stuff. So anyways, y'all take care and enjoy New World.